noble prince, I can discover it all. The unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my mother's child, oh prince, oh cousin, husband! Oh, the blood is spilled, my dear kinsman, prince, is thou art true. For blood of ours sheds blood of Montague. Oh cousin, cousin!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray? Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, that spoke him fair, bid him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with gall your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbling bowed, could not take the truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but here he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who, all is hot, turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold dead aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity reports it. Romeo, cries out aloud, hold friends, friends apart, and swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down at their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and to they'll go lightning for ear. I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain, and he fell. Did Romeo turn and fly? This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He's a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice. Which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio. Who now the price of his dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but with the loss of end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your heart's proceedings. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie bleeding. But I'll immerse you with so strong a fine that you shall all repent of the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase our abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste. Else, when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murder is pardoning those that kill.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a Wagner as Phaeton would whip you to the west, and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtains, love-performing night, that runaways' eyes may wake. And Romeo, leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to their amorous rights, by their own beauties, or if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods, hood my unmanned blood, beating in my cheeks, with thy black mantle, till strange love grow bold. Think, true love, acted simply, modesty. Come night, come Romeo, come now day and night. For thou wilt fly upon the wings of night, whiter than new song upon a raven's back. Come gentle night, come loving black-browed night. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him, cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought in the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed, so tedious in this day, to an impatient child that hath new robes, and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks, but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch.
Aye, the cords.
I mean, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands? Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. Alas the day, it did.
O serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, Ian, angelical, dove-feathered raven, wolvish ravening lamb, despised substance of divinest show. just opposite to what thou justly seemst, a damned saint and honorable villain. O nature, what hast thou to do in hell, when thou didst devour the spirit of a fiend? In moral paradise of such sweet flesh, was ever book containing such vile matters, so fairly bound? O that deceit should dwell in such gorgeous place.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in all men. All perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dismembered. Ah, where's my man? Give me some aqua vitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit, for 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned. Sole monarch of the universal earth, oh, what a beast was I to chide at him. Where is my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse? Will you learn? Will you go to them? I will bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears, mine shall be spent, when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Take up those cords. Poor ropes, you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, die, maiden widowed. Come, cords, come, nurse. I'll to my wedding bed, in death, not Romeo, take my maiden head.
Hie to your chamber, I'll find Romeo, to comfort you. I want well where he is. Hark you, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him. He is hid at Lawrence's cell.
Oh, find him. Give him this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow craves acquaintance at my hand that I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment banished from his lips, not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ha! Banishment? Be merciful. Say death. For exile hath more terror in his look. Much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Here from Verona thou art banished. Be patient, for the world is wide and broad.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence, banish is banished from the world. The world's exile is death, then banished is death, mistermed. Calling death banished, thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness! Thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside his law, and turned that black word death into banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven, and may look on her. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in a carrion flies than Romeo. They may seize on the white wander of dear Juliet's hand, and steal a mortal blessing from her lips. Who, even pure and vestal modesty, still blush, as thinking their own kisses sin. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mix, no sharp ground knife? No son made of death, though never so mean, but banished to kill me? Banished? O friar, the damned use that word in hell. Howling attends it. How hast the heart? Being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friends professed, to mangle me with that word, banish.
Thou fond madman, hear me a little speak.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I give thee armor to keep off that word, adversity's sweet milk, philosophy, to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Yet banished. Hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Juliet. Displant a town, reverse a prince's doom. It helps not, it prevails not, talk no more.
Oh, then I see that a madman have no ears.
How should they, when a wise man have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banished, then mightest thou speak, then mightest thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily.